Luchadors going at it. Santos Escobar, second generation star. Mexico as well. Calls himself the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Tag made. Here comes the highlight of the night. Ricochet. Been on a roll as of late. Double leapfrogs, double elbows.
Look at this. These two teaming up perfectly.
And first time in WWE. Cover now by Ricochet and a kick out.
Ricochet said earlier that he's like that. He is like that. The highlight of the night, every night.
Just a joy to watch in the ring, and the offensive innovation that he comes up with. Snapmare take now. What's Ricochet going to do next? Oh! Cover now on Escobar. And a kick out by Santos.
Oh, Ricochet elbow there. So many different offensive maneuvers. He doesn't play by the same rules as everybody else when it comes to defying gravity and physics. Now he's wearing down Escobar. Look at this little neck lock.
Escobar's going to want to go back to Friday night. And a kick out by Escobar at 2.
I promise you, Friday night or any other night of the week does not have a Ricochet.
Well, interesting situation on Fridays, too, between Legado del Fantasma and the Latino World Order, the LWO. Ricochet off the drop kick. Cover. Hook of the leg. Can he pull it off here? And Escobar kicks out. Escobar claiming that his group was not behind the attack of Dragon Lee a couple of weeks ago. It's an interesting twist. Said he's going to prove who actually did it.
Dom not even getting his ass beat on this particular Monday, but still getting told that he sucks by an entire arena. Some things will never change.
They hate Dom more than Michigan here.
I don't know about that. Michigan's won 3 straight here.
Stomping away on Ricochet.
Dom chirps with some Ohio folks. J.D. McDonough.
Oh, big high elbow.
J.D. has the power.
Cover. And a kick out by Ricochet at 2. No doubt he's methodical, technical, and he has a vicious, sadistic side. We've seen that out of JD in the past. And remember, Damian Priest said, take care of business. You have to handle things now. Well, fans here asking Dominic to shave his mustache. Maybe he should cut the mullet too. Clean himself up, take a bath. Oh, and Ricochet misses wildly.
Any of those things would be better for society.
Big right hand by Ricochet.
Oh, and look at that.
Oh, and Dominic gets involved. And from behind, J.D. McDonough with a drop kick outside the ring. And now a cheap shot to Andrade. And Dominic's turned things around here. And he shouldn't even be out here.
This one-armed groundhog.
Escobar, Hurricane Rana. Suddenly Escobar, McDonough in control. This tag team matchup is brought to you by Men's Warehouse. Dominic Mysterio, not even in the match, is already stuck his nose where it doesn't belong, and has allowed Escobar and J.D. McDonough to take over against Ricochet and Andrade. Dominic was supposed to be in the match. He's hurt, so he brought Santos over, his buddy from SmackDown, to participate. And Escobar into the corner with a double knees tag made. Here comes McDonough.
Ricochet's been getting his ass beat flat out. Tag.
Santos, Escobar legal once again. Cheap shot to Andrade by McDonough. And Escobar and McDonough actually working very well together as a team tonight. And a kick out by Ricochet.
Really have been. Fluid. Chemistry, like they've been tagging for years.
Maybe JD should have rethought his partner.
Yeah, you do think about the fact that you remove Dom and all of a sudden JD looks better, but... No, he won't.
Back elbow, fighting back against Escobar now. JD missed. Ooh! That step up, caught him. Tag, here comes Andrade.
Through the legs, tag from Ricochet.
A shadow is cooking. Dragon screw, and now Andrade with another one. Andrade, he can fly, get a physical, mat-based as well. Kip up by Andrade.
Full package, this Andrade.
Santos in trouble! See! Cover by Andrade for the win. kick out by Escobar. Dominic looking concerned on his face in the background.
You would think the wrestling gods would allow Andrade and Ricochet to put this away, but
well, he was looking for La Sombra, his finishing maneuver, but Escobar able to make his way out of it. Ricochet now off the top rope, that springboard clothesline. Now Ricochet, connects, cover. Is it enough? Hook of the leg. J.D. McDonough breaking up that standing shooting star, and now Andrade into the ring. Headbutt by McDonough.
Oh, bobble headbutt.
Escobar. Oh, down goes Escobar. Both men down center of the ring.
I think that was a double cross body there. Reading from the same page of the book. Full
Watch
speed.
this, the collision.
Neither man won.
Critical moment of this tag team matchup. Both men down.
There's the Joe Dirt looking fella on the side. That's Dirty Dom. He is despised by the entire WWE universe.
And by his own family. Let's not forget that.
And at his own wedding.
Ricochet trying to drag himself to the corner and make a tag to Andrade. Almost there. Andrade in. McDonough in. And Andrade and McDonough hammering away middle of the ring.
Andrade hammering away.
McDonough. Oh, nice move, Andrade.
Oh no. Goes.
And Escobar looking to save McDonough. And Andrade.
Third amigo went the other way.
Yeah, they're working very well together. Ricochet now, top rope. Escobar caught him. There are bodies everywhere.
Andrade stepping over Ricochet up to the top rope.
Ricochet and Andrade both placed on the top rope in different corners. Escobar and McDonough, what do they plan to do here? McDonough bounced off the top rope. Hurricane Rana by Santos right into his own partner. Andrade with a back elbow.
Ricochet flipped the Hurricane Rana into a leg drop.
There it is. The Shadow.
Here are your winners, the team of Ricochet and Andrade!
Ricochet and Andrade get it done tonight. Andrade hits the Shadow for the win. And wait a minute, from behind, the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest.
Campeon coming out of the crowd. Embarrassed once again by Judgment Day.
Damian Priest handling business. Razor's Edge. South of Heaven chokeslam.
Yo no necesito a nadie. Ustedes me necesitan a mí.
Hey, you can show it to me as well, man. What did he say? What did he say?
You want to know what I just said? I don't need anybody. You guys need me.
Well, the dominant force in Judgment Day, the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, showing JD and Dominic, I don't need you guys. Just like when I cashed in Money in the Bank, I didn't need you then.